Hey, this is Carl and welcome to another top 10 list, so stay tuned. In this list, I will be mentioning statues that I definitely regretted buying. I'm not really sure of the order of the statues as I list them, but I'm pretty sure I wish I did not buy them at all. I'll be linking review videos to every single one of them in case you do want to check them out. Also take note that I probably love the statues on this list the first time that I saw them. As time goes on, I probably grew tired of them, so hence the list. So without further ado, let's start. On the top of the list is we have a licensed studios from XM Studios, and it's their Iceman. I regretted buying this simply because of the discoloration I have on this statue. I was expecting it to last long because that's one of the reasons I think XM went with this approach and not the fully translucent Iceman, but the results are the same as you can see. So I'm very disappointed at that. And the ice frozen effect they did on the base looks so outdated and bad. And that's very similar to that of my XM Omega Red. At number 9 is we have another one from a licensed company, but this time it's from Iron Studios. This statue was sold out from Sideshow when I bought it, so I had to pay above retail to get it locally. The statue isn't that impressive. I kinda didn't like it more over time. The paint is bad, and I think it was easily dethroned by the Queen Studios Iron Spider-Man, which was in every way more superior in my opinion. And I think it's even cheaper with the simpler switch-outs if you don't buy the Tom Holland portrait. Number 8 is we have this rocket. Two reasons I pre-ordered this. It was because the commissioner was actually a friend, and the price of this rocket was actually really cheap. So I went for it since it was gonna be part of a Guardians of the Galaxy line. For some reason, it was cancelled even though I think the sales on the statue were good. So now I'm stuck with a rocket statue. I might as well just consider buying these Drax to slowly build up my Guardians collection. At number 7 is from my favorite studio, and it is this Thanos. In my opinion, it was painted bad. As you can see, the car was just painted with one color. Maybe with the repaint, this would have been better, but for now, he will be at my number 7. Number 6 is from a now scammer group, and it's this Poor Man XM Iron Man. If only I wasn't so desperate to join custom groups back then, I would have bought the XM one instead of this. Thought this was a pretty good entry since it's Iron Man and I do love Iron Man. But it's a mistake. There were no more statues after this one actually, I think. I guess I should be glad that I didn't get scammed since I know a lot of collectors did get scammed by this group. At number 5 is we have another licensed statue, and this time it's from Sideshow. Only wanted to get this because it's from Daniel Bell. However, the statue is just too boring to enjoy. Customs can definitely do better Silver Surfer for sure, as they can make Silver Surfer with a complete board and can be very, very dynamic. And actually, even museum type Silver Surfers are better in my opinion. Number 4 is we have this Red Hulk. Only reason I bought this is because I wanted to pair this with my 1 3/5 scale Incredible Hulk. So that went bad easily as this guy was really small. Although the scale is actually right, and Red Hulk is supposed to be bigger than Hulk. But my Hulk was 1 3/5 scale, so he is bigger. Decided to separate them and display my Hulk together with my MCU statues, since that Hulk does have 2 MCU portraits. Also, one comment is that the base on this Red Hulk could have been painted better. At number 3 is we have the Wolf Killer version 2 Brown Wolverine. I thought by buying this statue, it will take my love away from the OG Wolf Killer. But obviously it didn't, and this was a very expensive, and by paying $500 more, I would have gotten the OG Wolf Killer. Regrets, $2,000 worth of regrets. At number 2 is we have this custom Agent Venom. Two reasons I pre-ordered this is one of them is I wanted to join the studio, and the second one is that this statue is made from the Philippines, and I was so curious because shipping would be cheaper, there will be no import tax, The result is that the studio died after and just finished their existing projects, and the quality is definitely not at par with China statues, but with proper QC, I think this statue would have been a lot better. And then number 1 is XM's White Magneto. I used to be so happy I bought this below retail as it was already in the Philippines. So the statue leaned after a few months, but XM has great replacement, so they replace everything. So I got a brand new White Magneto. You can actually watch the video of me destroying this statue here. So I was very happy with the replacement, obviously. Though it came with some problems, like the portrait with the helm on was not aligned to the head. Now the middle part of the helm isn't aligned to the nose, which was annoying. And there were some chips in the statue also. XM told me that those are supposed to be acceptable stuff, but they did send a new portrait, but the chips was supposed to be acceptable. But soon after, the statue leaned again. This time it's much worse than the first one. I think the engineering on this statue is very, very bad. So yeah, if only I didn't need a White Magneto for my Magneto collection. Anyway, so that's a wrap. Hopefully I didn't mention any of the statue that you love on this video. If so, I'm really sorry. This hobby is very subjective anyway. So that's it for me. Like and subscribe. This is Carl, and see you in the next one.